Buongiorno, everyone. How are we doing today? How's it going? Oh my God, he's so scary. He is so scary. Oh, baby. Hi, you're so scary. Don't do that. Don't go that way. Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's me. I'm here. I'm also ready to be murdered, Rain, in VTM, not in real life, hopefully. But, you never know what life is going to throw at you at any given point, so it'll be fine. I feel like I'm always ready to be murdered. Whoa, in BTM. How's it going, guys? How's it going? We had a 17-foot creature chasing us. Not us. I wasn't involved, but I was in the proximity, so it's only a matter of time, really. How's everyone doing? I had I had a little eggy sandwich and I had a little cinnamon roll, so I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Until I'm not. Well, let's just hope it keeps going though. Watched tennis this morning? Are you into tennis, Cynthia? I didn't know this about you. You're telling me this for the first time. Bust a move. Check it out, I'm rocking steady. Huh. Prepping for D&D player versus. Ooh, player. That's fun. What's I looking at? I'm gonna have an eggy sandwich for lunch. Yes. Cheryl is, so I am too. Truly, truly just the wife guy, Sydney. Hank was getting chased, and then Glory is trying to make sure he doesn't die, aka I'll die with him. Sid'll do some coke in your honor. That's all the help that she can offer. I think we're gonna do because Jay messaged about that Pendragon campaign idea, and now I have that idea in my head. Now I want to draw a lady knight, so I think we're gonna draw a little lady knight. Yeah, Pendragon. Code of the Glory facilitates the selling of. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, King Arthur. So the Pendragon is the King Arthur system. What's up, Raffle? Making a 40A for a fairly serious sounding game. Oh, that's fun. Tell me about this character, Raffle. My pen pressure seemed off. But it's so hard to. Pulling residuals in the afterlife for their Coke empire. Uses their high station rhetoric to try and avoid conflicts whenever possible. Oh, hell yeah. I really want to do like a court intrigue game at some point. Advice. Wraith, Glory, and Elpis arguing forever, driving the coterie up the wall. And Sin will still be in her staunch belief that ghosts are not real. So I don't care how old I get. This is always a jam, dude. I went through last night and made like a little art stream playlist because I normally play like actual music when I do art. So that was fun. But it was also really late when I was doing it, so a lot of these are going to be a surprise. How many Cannibal Corpse songs made it into that? Surprisingly, none. I should add some. Oh my god. Posters on the wall. I just felt like a shadow move across me, and I was like, oh, what's behind me? I can see the wall moving. Do your best. Do everything you can. Where's my gay little glove? I for sure had it before. Oh, there it is. My gay little glove. Love such as it ends. Just bought a 4-pack of those off of Amazon. It's so nice. Love such as it ends. Fucking love Ludo, dude. Love such as it ends. Hearts that wouldn't end. Love such as it ends. So what was up with the cat? My cat last night? Okay, so whoever's like not in the Discord, I woke up. I was laying in bed. I didn't wake up. I was just laying in bed, minding my own fucking business. And I'm sitting there and I hear like licking, slurping even, and then crunching. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I turn on my flashlight and I'm sitting in bed and I'm just like scanning the room with my flashlight. And I turn and I see Bosa on the cat tree in the bedroom, little leggy in the air, munching on his fucking feet, dude, munching on his little toenails. Horrifying thing to witness at almost 12 p.m., 12 a.m. Cats are fucking weird. Love such as it ends. Love such as it ends. I like your intrigue-based storytelling. Thanks, Raffle. Yeah, cats are weird. My cats in particular, I feel, are a different breed. Man, what are ears even? I don't know. Copy racing. God, he's just on the wall, dude. Fucking Humpty Dumpty up there. I keep a flashlight near to dispel the ghost when I wake up. I'm not worried about ghosts. I'm worried about my cats prowling around being little bastards. Except Artie. Artie's never done anything wrong in her life. Oh, that was a good flip. Aliens was good last night. I enjoy watching movies with y'all. An egg ass head, dude. Trim down that forehead, baby. What's up, Matt? So good, so good. That's how take it. Yeah, we're gonna do Aliens 3. And then next month we're gonna do Heretic and The Thing. And then July, I think we're gonna do The Mummy. So we're gonna do The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. We're not doing the other ones because we don't talk about those ones. Change my... There we go. Yeah, and once Sinners comes out, we'll watch that too. I know someone said Gremlins last night. We can watch Gremlins. That would be fun. When he comes out with a woman like you. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt. Give a boy like that, he wants her. Gremlins 1 or 2. I mean, we can do both. We can do both. The world is our oyster. Well, it's my oyster, since I'm the deciding factor, but I do take everyone's opinions into account. Brother, orange juice hits different sometimes. How do we feel about pulp, guys? How he treats you. Gonna give it all and give it all, but you won't get it back. You don't like orange juice? Or you don't like pulp? Because I'm with you on that. I fucking hate pulp, brother. Yeah, I'm not a pulp person. If I'm drinking a liquid and there's something chunky floating around in it, I'm throwing up. Can't drink orange juice either because of the sugar. I throw up. Oh no. I threw up. Used to hate pulp, don't care now. You're just like, whatever, man. Whatever comes at me in life. Breadwinner, he wants your dinner until your shimmer to make him feel bigger until he starts feeling insecure. Defeated. You take a big gulp of fucking orange juice, it's all pulp, and you just... I guess this is just how my day's going. What is one to do? I hate condensation. I'm gonna drink my coffee. So much condensation. Life comes at you fast and pulpy. They call me a rattlesnake. I can Ella, baby. Standing in the rain with no rain gear, drinking straight pulp. So we have to do a welfare check on Creature. more. Desperado ain't got shit on me. That's what it deserves to be. I also put a lot of like bands that I like listened to when I was like 13 to 16 on this playlist, and that includes from first to last. Good night. Cats are doing stuff. Just the lights just shaking. Can I touch your leg? Wow, that's a really ugly pinky. We're not going to talk about that. Man, I can't wait to have like an office where I can just close the door and make sure the cats can't come in here. That's going to be great. Yeah, I can't wait to lock you out. I'm just sit outside and scream at you. I can block. I'll get some noise canceling headphones. It'll be fine. He's so scary. You're so scary. The orange one is terrifying. It was really sweet. Libya's mastered the ability to make noises that my headphones can't seem to cancel. She's found the right frequency. Is it his idiot game? It's so unpredictable. You don't know what he's gonna do. Wild card. Here am I, take me to the pearly gate. Egg me. I don't know what that hand's doing, but it's doing its best, and that's truly all that matters. We have to fix that. That'll bother me. Me when a hand isn't right. We're starting over. I remember I used to be like really good at drawing like shoes and hands and feet and stuff. Not for any weird reasons. I just used to be really good at it, and now I'm not, and it's annoying. We are drawing a little lady knight. It has the right number of fingers. You are so right. How my art won't get mistaken for AI, even though it's just the number of fingers. How are you, Lummox? God damn it, I like it. It's me down till you're naked. There's a hair on my iPad. Shot to over everything. God damn it, I like it. Just had lunch, so good. Nice. What'd you have for lunch? Had a little eggy sandwich for breakfast, so I'm also in a good mood because of food. What am I doing wrong here? I think I'm focusing too much on how the reference pic looks. Subway and fruit, nice. All right, that's good enough for now. Just trying to get the shapes down. Goodbye, Jer. Good luck with your charity stream. All alone, just drop me off at home. Just like last time, but a little. She said, I'll at my door, hit your ass. That she thinks about him. She said it stopped being fun. I just bring her down. I said I'll let you. Just drop me off at home and I'll be fine. Okay. Bitch, I said what I said. She's the devil. She's oh my god. Ready knows. Allergies. It's like really rainy and like dreary today. So I think that's the pressure and stuff, the atmospheric pressure. It was like downpouring this morning. And I was like, I'm not taking Macy out, so I made Joel do it. Ooh, she's the devil. But I like that. She's the devil. To have horrible sinus problems. Then once I moved to California, they went away, and I haven't had any problems since. Probably like the dryness, right? I do have allergies. It's mostly like tree pollen and stuff, but it's not like anything that's super crazy or like debilitating. I used to have horrible allergies and sinus problems in California. Oh, that was a smooth ass line, brother. She's the devil. It changed after 14 years of smoking cigarettes. What's the stuff in your lungs? The little like phalange things? Those are just burnt away. Cilia, I think. Yes. They're just gone now. You don't have to worry about them. I don't actually like the stylization of those eyebrows. Sometimes me doing art is just me drawing something and being like, I don't like that. Even though that's how I've drawn it a million other times before. Narcissistic and mean. Kill me romantically. Bitter and dumb, you're my sugar plum. You just put a player guitar on top and you're like resurfacing asphalt. Yeah, nailed it. I've got this song on a playlist somewhere. This is like one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite bands, Ludo. Highly recommend them. They have such like a wide range of music. You're an office park without any trees. Corporate and cold. Leave me alone. Acidic, psycho, filthy creature, finger bang in my heart. Does the fun ever start? Probably on my Panic at the Discos. Yeah, kind of a similar vibe. What the fuck? I don't know if I got any Panic on this playlist. I feel like I probably do. Their older stuff, though, not many of their newer stuff. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ra, da, 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 da. The worst part of drawing eyes is trying to just kind of determine if your character's a little wall-eyed or not. Love me dead. Some more from first to last. I had so here's some myriad lore for you. My first ever like band guy crush was Matt Good from first to last. And I had a friend, Emily, who lived in California, and they did a lot of shows out in California. So she took pictures with like her disposable camera at a at one of their concerts, literally just of Matt Good, like probably like 10 of them. I'm pretty sure I still have the photos somewhere. And then she sent them to me. And this was like in like 2007, 2008. Seems like a lot of angst going on. Yeah. This is the kind of music I used to listen to when I was like 13. I miss you terribly. Call it tragedy. I miss you terribly. Wandering again. This is I don't know if you guys know Skrillex. He does like a lot of that like EDM style music. The lead singer is Skrillex. Faster than I can. I think I was listening to Iron Maiden and AC/DC at 13. Yeah, no, I was listening to these little emo bands and their little skinny jeans. Myriad had a little bit of depression. MC Hammer. I had an alcohol problem at 13. I wouldn't call what I had a problem. I was like, you know, when you're like 13 and you and your friends are just breaking into like your parents' liquor cabinet and then replacing it with water. A little bit of a rite of passage, I feel. Don't know how. The baby. You're so scary. Oh my god. Okay, City. I had a whole conversation with my folks with a fifth of Canadian whiskey in my jacket. My one friend, Kristen. So that was very confusing because I'm Kirsten, she was Kristen. She's like my best friend for a really long time. Her parents had a bar in their basement. And so me, her, and then she had an older sister who was like 2 or 3 years older than us. And like her friends, we would just take alcohol all the time. And then we would go hang out at the elementary school that was down the road. I don't know if that was like another thing that a lot of people did, or if like that is a universal experience as like a teenager growing up in a town where there's really not much to do. You just steal your parents' alcohol and then go hang out at the elementary school after hours, obviously. Just making sure she okay? Die. Oh, what can I do? I hate the city, but I stay 'cause of you. What can I say? Walmart was the hangout. The local Walmart, like nearest Walmart for us was like a 40-minute drive. I lived in like a small town. I hesitate to say it's a small town because like we do have like a really high population. Like I think there's like the population's like 20,000 or something like that. But like we didn't have any like sort of industries really in the area. Like we didn't have like a Walmart to go hang out at. The mall was another like it was like a half an hour drive. Once I like talked my mom into starting to like drive me to the mall, we would go hang out there and be little like deviants at the mall. But that's a small town. Is it a small town? I don't know, because I feel like I've been to like smaller towns where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a small town, brother. Been to like the town where there's one stoplight, you know? The woods behind Tar. Oh yeah, we hung out in the woods a lot too. That's why like we used to go and like explore like the abandoned mental institution because there's nothing else to do. It's like, okay, we're gonna go break and enter and go do some trespassing. See if there's any ghosts. I lived in yeah, see, like that's like a small town to me. Small town compared to where I grew up, and I consider my hometown small. Yeah, that's see, like, yeah, I guess that is relative, you know? Like kind of like my home, like how I consider like my town is like, I'm like, it's not that small, but then like compared to like you creature, you're probably like, yeah, that's a small town. But I'm like to Scythie, that's a small town. So you had a Walmart, but the closest mall was 2 hours away. Ooh. How many is we had almost 700 in my graduating class. But I don't know if this is something that happens everywhere. But so like my town, like I grew up in like one town, but the actual school district was composed of um like multiple towns. So like we had kids from like 5 towns going to high school together. I think we had 800. Yeah. So it's like we had like I think that's not uncommon. Okay. We had like close to 2,000 students in like my high school. It was kind of weird because when I was going to school, they broke up the district into different types of schools like midway through me going through like elementary school and middle school. So we had when I was in school, we had our elementary school, which was K through 4, and then we had middle school, which was 5 through 7, and then we had a secondary school, which was 8 and 9, and then our high school was 10, 11, 12. And now because my nephews are going through like the same district that I had gone through, now they're like how the schools are broken down are so much different. Because now they have like a lower elementary and upper elementary, they have the middle school, and then they have the high school. I just think that they don't know how to like break up the schools because there's so many kids and it's just like overcrowding at this point. You can have cities that are so large that they have multiple school districts. Mm-hmm. I imagine like LA, New York. Yeah, 3.8 million in LA. Like that's crazy. I would not even know how to like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I can't imagine the I can't imagine because of how I grew up. I have a hard time imagining what it would be like to go to school with like that many people. New York is 8.3 million. Yeah, New York is crazy. I grew up in like close proximity to New York, so it's like I kind of have an idea of what it's like in that capacity. But I feel like New York and LA are so different. Alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas and all. Version of you that I compared to the sheer amount of people. Moving out here to like Washington is a little was a little crazy too because like I thought like there's like a lot of people around back where I was from, but like um where I live now is so large and there's so many people and it's like the traffic is a fucking nightmare. Like going to I don't know, it's like going and like going out. I feel like when I leave here to like go do something, I'm like, this is going to be like a thing. Like this is going to be a whole like debacle that, you know, we have to drive to this place and then we got to go here and then here. But like back in New York, I was like, yeah, it's like a 10-minute drive. I don't have to worry about like traffic so much. Maybe it's a West Coast thing. Maybe like there's West Coast traffic is just awful. LA is 502 square miles. New York is 303 square miles. Jeez. And yet New York has more people in it, right? Because we, you know, we have like the all of like the apartment buildings and stuff. So it's like you factor in like it's however many miles, but building up more than two times. Yeah. Where I don't think like I know that there's you know are there like skyscrapers and stuff in like in LA? I imagine there are very large buildings in LA. I'm going to LA in June, so I'll actually find this out myself. LA has them, but not like New York, yeah. Baby, you're driving me crazy. It is weird how like you can fundamentally have like all of these cities all around and yet um so different. But Jay's invite, it's so cute. She did a really her and Thorne did a really good job. Baby, you're driving me crazy. 7,569.7 people, and New York is 27. Holy shit. That's like insane actually. And then it's like meanwhile, like you hear like such like horror stories about like LA traffic and stuff, and yet there's more space in LA with less people. So it's like you have to wonder how badly they fucked up like the urban planning for this to be such an issue. Hi from Canada. Hello, Canada. Because like I've heard like such like terrible things about LA traffic. And they keep adding like lanes or something, right? Just finished hockey practice. How's it going? It's going pretty good. We're just doing some art right now. How did we end up on populations? I don't know. We were talking about schools. Life comes at you fast, buddy.
Wow.
Wow. So bad. We have a question for an American about schools. Now, I have been out of school for almost 15 years, but I can do my best to answer. In American schools, do they really give kids wedgies and swirlies, or did the movies lie to us? The movies have lied to you. I'm sure it happened, but not as frequently as movies might believe you to lead you to believe. Don't forget to save your artwork. Luckily, it's automatically saves, but thanks for looking out. You're playing Oblivion? I wish I was playing Oblivion. Just kidding. I love doing art. Never mind, I'm being bullied into Path of Exile too. Do people still play that game? I feel like that was like a game that like came out and like people played it for like a month and then I haven't heard about it. Semi-epical cycle, the Mama Bella Michael. Shro! Shro, I am not using any new brushes because I fear the unknown. I was like, oh, today will be the perfect time for me to test some of the new brushes. And then I went to start drawing and I was like, I'm scared. I'm terrified. Be brave, you can do it. I want to do like a document, like a canvas, and just do like little like lines with each of the brushes and then like document which ones those are, so it's like I can have like a reference document, because I have a lot of brushes. I have a lot of different brushes, dude. I have so many different brushes. I don't know why I'm like this. Epical cycle, the Mama Bella Michael. Like a no show, diamonds by the boatload. Sometimes you just sometimes you just collect things for no reason. I'm like, wow, look at this free brush pack. I definitely need this. Yeah, like it's free. What am I supposed to not get them? Song on the wrist. Chat, be honest. Does she have a big forehead? I feel that's better. We all have big foreheads. I have a big forehead because I be knowing me when I have a big forehead and I be knowing. You think I'm? Yeah, free puppies. I'm walking home. I'm coming home with like 5 puppies, dude. What do you want from me? I just stored cheese up there. This is where I stored the cheese. Thanks for lurking, Jay. Less is more. Imagine creatures got some like Asiago. You know? Creature, you color me as an Asiago type of person. Smoked Gouda. It's a good one. Joel said I look like, with this shirt on, I look like I belong in Blue's Clues. Can we confirm or deny? Also, sometimes I feel like I can't wear light colors because of how dark my tattoos are. I feel like it clashes. I don't know how to spell Asiago. Like that. We just got some mail. Wonder who it's from. If I got mail, I would read it to you guys. But really, all I get is bills. I don't think that's very. You look like Steve's cousin. Is that like complimentary or derogatory? Gender bent Steve? Steve before he went bald? Hell yeah. I'm into that. Excellent. Yeah, Joel came downstairs to like give me my food and he was like, "You look like you belong in Blue's Clues." Meanwhile, I bought this shirt being like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna wear a shirt that has a little bit of color in it instead of just always wearing black." And then the first thing I get told is, "You look like you belong in Blue's Clues," which was really a blow onto my self-esteem and also why I'm never going to be brave with my clothing choices ever again. the hell? Feet are still sore, my back's on the fringes. On the west mezzanine, we rattle this scene. Oh, green screen tarps from here on out. Wearing garbage bags. Oh, now you say it's cute when you have pressure to say so. I don't know if I have like a. I think there was like a smudge on my screen because it looked like there was like something like right here. Like a black mark, but I think it's just a smudge on my screen. It's the poop. Yeah, it's all the poop. It's all the poop I just got like hanging around. I want to bet on. Wear your seatbelt, guys. Coming up for air. Hey, Ma. Wear your fucking seatbelt, Shro. This isn't a request, it's a demand. Oh, and a sun. Do you know this house is falling apart? What can I say? This house is falling apart. Want to sail out the windshield like a cannon? Came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I grew up in a family where like my family never really adheres to like seatbelt laws. Um but I have anxiety. So, you know. I force people to wear theirs in my car. I'll sit and park until everyone puts. Yeah, I'm like the same. In my mind, even when they still better love me, but better be on time. When last year's dress just a little too tight. If I change my mind. Shania. That's definitely how you spell Shania. I have very fond memories of. I was thinking about this the other day. When I was little and my mom would like clean the house, she would put on Shania. I'm from the country. I don't know any better. Disagree when I say another woman's looking better than me. I like it like that. Yeah, I like it that way. You tell me a Garth Garth Bisbrook. My mom would put on Alanis Morissette. Okay, this is my confession to you all. I fucking hate Alanis Morissette. Any man of mine. I know, I'm so sorry. Get out of there. I hate Alanis Morissette. Actually, Joel probably doesn't like Alanis Morissette either, to be honest. I'm sure he doesn't even know who Alanis Morissette is. I don't know. I don't like, I prefer Chris Gaines. Listen, because I was going through, I was going to add some country into, like, old school country into this. And I was going to add some Y2K country. I was going to add some fucking, some Luke Bryan. I love me some Luke Bryan, brother. That man don't miss. I knew there was something off about you this whole time. No, you're not. Don't leave. God, I'm not perfect, okay? Do-si do. Yeah, Joel hates country. No, Alanis Morissette is not country. You gotta pay for what I get for free. I like old country. I like me some old country, some Hank Williams, Alan Jackson. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Are you done? Excuse me while I bite my tongue. The same shit from before. Told you who I am and what it is, it's not my fault. Oh, it does kind of look like the top. Toby Keith. I like Toby Keith. I like old Toby Keith though. Pre 9/11. He got a little weird after 9/11. Except Red Solo Cup. Red Solo Cup fucks. I was singing I want to talk about me, want to talk about I want to talk about number one, oh mommy, my. I was singing that to myself the other day. Oh, that's just ugly, actually. It's not my fault. I think it would. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it would surprise people.
You again.
Raffle! Oh, thank you, Raffle. Thank you for oh my god, 16 months. Thank you. I think it would surprise people to know that like I was like a little like hillbilly. Like I grew up hillbilly. I don't know if that translates to who I am as a person today. And you might be wondering, hillbilly. You lived in New York. How are you hillbilly from New York? You'd be surprised. Does not surprise me at all to learn that. You're still mostly feral. Yeah. You start. I don't know how to deal with that braid, so we're not going to deal with it right now. We got tons of hillbillies in the people think it's all celebrities and surfers here. Like I mean, like you go like an hour outside of like LA and stuff, right? Did you walk? Yeah, I walked around a lot barefoot, which is odd because now I don't like walking around barefoot. I like having socks on. So I don't know what the autism happened there. Like my brother did dirt racing. Like he was into like go-kart and stock car racing. So like I spent a lot of my childhood at dirt tracks. Like summer through fall, I was at the dirt track every weekend. Did you dip stuff? Racing the dirt to see which of you is quicker. Really stuff. Ethan on sticks and swimming in creeks. When I was married the first time, could hear the cars racing every Saturday night. Yep, that's what for I mean, I think I stopped going to the races every week when I was like 20 something. So for like 20ish years of my life, I was at the racetrack. Like my brother used to travel too, so he would go travel all up in the Northeast. So like my mom would literally pull me out of school and we would go and stay in like really gross hotels, motels and in like Vermont and things like that. Freeze our ass off. There's this one one track called Turkey Trot. And every time we went there, it was so fucking cold. That is the one thing I remember so vividly is how fucking cold it was. Used to love that. I used to like NASCAR too. Raise hail and praise Dale, you know what I mean? Jimmy Johnson ruined it for me. Oh my god, you would get along great with my dad. My dad hates Jimmy Johnson. My dad was a Jeff Gordon fan. My mom loved Dale Earnhardt, and then we like Dale Jr. We like Casey Kane. Um, in the newer NASCAR, I think the guy's name is Stuart Friesen. He actually used to dirt race with my brother before he moved on to NASCAR. I'm Jewish. I don't think they look my kind around NASCAR. That was killed. He got thrown into that wall on purpose. Either way, I don't get it. I like Mark Martin. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, the Viagra car, dude. Yeah, my dad loved Jeff Gordon. He had he would wear his stupid little Jeff Gordon hat all the time. My mom hated it. When I didn't want to talk about Jeff Gordon around. I liked NASCAR. I like racing. Okay. No one tell Joel this. I do like sports. I got a little like competitive in my streak in me. Like going and watching my nephews. Whoa. Should I see? There's Bobo's butt. See his little tail? There he goes. I like sports. I don't know who I don't care who knows. Like so when I went to visit my family a couple weeks ago, I really went to go see my nephews play lacrosse because they really wanted me to come out and see them play lacrosse in person because I do watch them. They have like live feeds of them playing, but it's not the same. And like I like watching. I loved watching them play. It was so much fun. Yeah, I'd fucking die before Joel finds that out. Nephew said, "Watch me play lacrosse." Hey Jay. If you had to guess the names of Joel, Mornian, and I feel like I probably am not allowed to say that on stream. Is it similar to my cunt? Mike Coochie? Lacrosse scares me. Dude, I love it. And my nephews get like Bordian and Normian. Those sound like dwarf names from The Hobbit. I like chess. It's a zesty, combative enterprise. I think I like because like my nephews are like, man, they're like little like bruisers. They're not little anymore. They're actually taller. They're all like they're both 6 feet tall at this point. But I don't know. It's really funny to like watch them just like absolutely body these children that they're playing with because they're so big. And everyone they're playing with is so small. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Bullying. It's not bullying, it's just sports. Bullying is bad, okay. Gross spirit. No, they're like because my youngest nephew has just turned 13 and he is probably about 6 foot tall at this point. So he's still growing, and my other nephew is going to be turning 16. So I imagine he also is still growing, and he's probably about 6'2". But like my family, we're like a family of giants. My mom's like my mom used to be 5'11". She shrunk a little bit in her old age. My dad's like 6'2". My brother's about 6'2". I'm 5'8", 5'9". Thanks for snoozing those. Y'all big. Yeah, we're a big family. Even like my aunts, my uncles, my great aunts, my great uncles, my mom's cousins. My mom's cousins are all over 6'5". It's all that country air. No, it's the wastewater from Indian Point nuclear reactor flowing down the Hudson. That's what that is. Mutants. Die alone as I knew I would. I never. I hope you're waiting. I hope the pollution makes minds small, have them shrivel up. Jay, it's gonna go like one of two ways. You're either going to have very tiny children, or you are going to have gargantuan children. Everyone else is like 5'9" or shorter, and I'm 6'2" out of nowhere. Sure, are you a ginger? I said that like it was derogatory, but it wasn't meant to be. I am. That makes sense. No. They will be little. I don't know, Jay. From your mouth to God's ears. I feel like you're going to bully me. Ginger, derogatory. Listen well, will you marry me? You wearing the suffering. Listen well, will you marry me? What am I doodling? I'm apparently black now that I saw that. I saw that TikTok. Bullying is bad, y'all. I feel like I say that a lot in this chat. I feel like, okay, so it's not bullying if it's done in good humor with everyone consenting to being bullied. Give me our bad boys, our alt universe husbands, our gambling husbands. I don't know if I can. All right. This is gonna be atrocious. Here's Thorn because he's tall. They're gonna be stick figures. Yes, that was Coheed. I love Coheed and Cambria. I will only accept the nickname Red Velvet in here. Hold on, Red Velvet. It's like, slow down, white chocolate. I told my ginger he was, yeah, because he actually is. Hold on. What does Joel's hair look like? I see this man every day. I don't know what I'm doing here. A little earring. Yeah, Joel's got a little earring. His gay little earring. Okay, hold on. I have an ad coming up, so we're gonna take an ad break, but then we will be right back. So I'll finish this drawing of Joel and Thor. I'll be right back, guys. Hello. I'm back. I also peed. In case you guys wanted to know that. I'm put my little glove back on. Alt Joel is a master criminal who specializes in tunneling and drilling. He's the dirt man, the dirtiest boy. A little pie. He's going to be holding up a bag of money. I feel like Thorn is going to be in like a full suit. So he's got the jacket on. Bodyguard type vibes, you know? There we go. Thorn and Joel. Go grab lunch with Cheryl. No worries, Sippy. I might be gone by the time you get back, so have a good rest of your day. Naked mole rat and blind. A blind naked. Blind and naked at all times. Reason. So who is this lady? My friend pitched us a Pendragon, which is like King Arthur campaign. So I immediately was like, whoa, I'm gonna make a character. Even though we're not playing it anytime soon, most likely. But I can't help myself. But instead of the neuralizer, they give people cash to forget what they saw. Yeah, Pendragon. But Remy from Ratatouille. Me too. I love Arthurian stories. I was also having I had an idea for like a medieval style like setting game where I want to play a jester that is in love with the queen. And that's all I have so far. I just want to be a lesbian clown. I'm a simple guy, you know. I really want to make my courtier Kakita family crane like he has devoted his whole life to the perfection of his calligraphy, and now he wants to travel the world after perfecting a skill that only really matters within a cultural context of the court. I want to tell the story of how he becomes a poet, an adventurer, all in the pursuit of peace and an honorable death. That's really lovely. Me, I want to be a lesbian clown. Raffle, a very heartfelt, thought out character he wants to play. Two different sides of the same coin, I'm sure. The simple tropey. I think like I know that like some people are like, oh, I hate like tropes, like try to have like original thought or whatever. But I think that there's something really nice about like kind of just falling into those tropes. and be picking them wise. I don't wanna pick them all, and I don't wanna decide no more anymore. Gay clown, LMAO. Haha, I love you, KK. Watch me juggle. That's literally my jester. Maybe your clown can make a wooga noise when she honks the boobies. Okay, not a clown, like a jester, like a medieval jester. And it's really because I've been watching this one TikToker who she plays like a character where she's playing like a queen or like a princess, a medieval princess who is like an influencer. And it's like enamored me. It's captured me, mind, body, and spirit. And then she goes, "Oh, 'tis my jester." And I love that. So now I want to play a jester. Little clown makeup, honk honk. Cause I don't want to hold my thumb in your ass no more. And I'm not freaking, I won't take it. Whoa. And all I want in return is revenge. Whoa, so where do you go? Ignoring tropes or pretending they don't affect the reader. I understand that classical analysis, but tropes are a powerful literary concept. I refuse to stop memeing. I love a trope, dude. Especially like a romance trope. Romance partner. I just want to play a lady. No, like, oh, I'm strong now. Just like doesn't know how food happens just as it appears. I love that. Maybe one day I'll run like a fun little like court intrigue game. Maybe not court intrigue. Maybe just like Bridgerton. Dibs, I got you, man. How are you? I mean, you're Bridget. Yeah, of course. I do. I want to do like a little Bridgerton game. Asexual Victorian thirst trap. I love that. Joel's yelling and it startled me. Why is he yelling? Tell him to settle down. Tell him to settle down, Warnian. In that tone. I'm caught between. Will do, Steve. God fucking damn it. It's Stephanie to you. I'm the gender bent Steve. I've thought because like so I have the book the Court of Blades, which is a Forged in the Dark system, and I believe that it's supposed to be sort of like a Bridgerton-esque game, but I think that it does have like a magic system to it, and I've debated between if I wanted to do like run like a Bridgerton Regency era game, if I want to actually have like magic, or if I want to just have it like be like more historically accurate with no fantasy. I want to romance or be romanced or maybe be bullied. What's the difference? What's the difference if I'm the DM is the question. You know? You're going to get a little bit of everything. To get through that open door, to do that. I hope that you know. I hope that you know. Wow, I love armor layers because they're very confusing. Please, no, how tragic. It's gonna be Aleph and Saris, but like 100 times worse. On Ancient Greece and be absolutely gorgeous and popular, but also a spineless fraud who seeks only his own aggrandizement. I love this raffle. Is it over? Is it over? Just like that? Or are you thinking it over? Billion games, Mary. God, I just want to run so many games. I wish there was more hours in a day. I also once I have like my office and everything set up is when I'm gonna actually start thinking about running more games, like actually stream games. Because I miss that. I miss doing like the production and stuff. I miss running stream games. I'm not really even in a lot of stream games right now either. Besides my Monday night game. Which I don't actually I haven't like I thought that like because I've been like kind of taking a break from like being in a lot of stream stuff. And I thought it would kind of bother me, but I don't know, I feel a little bit at peace, especially doing like a lot of the off-stream stuff that I do. Um like my VTM game, we're going to be starting up a Lancer game. I have another like off-stream game that I've been talking about with someone. And then obviously the community games that we've been doing every month. That's been very fulfilling for me. Oh my god, Doodles. What's up, Dr. Conberry? I gotta finish my assigned one. Your assigned one? You're what now? Aleph and Saris were so stupid. I love them so much. I'll make it better, 'cause and you take me the way I am. Playing off-stream games is far more enjoyable. I feel that way too. I have like it's like alternating feelings about it because I feel like with off-stream games, I can be a little more goofy. I can be a little more it could be a little it's like obviously more casual and stuff. And I really enjoy that aspect of playing in off-stream games where like I can be a little goofy. I can yell at you guys to get you back on track. Um but with like stream games, I really enjoy the theatrics of it. And I like the fact that in stream games, like it is a little bit more serious, and you kind of do like lean into that RP and stuff a little bit more with like having an audience and everything, and like you are putting on like a show, a performance for people. And I feel like that changes a lot of the dynamic, and not necessarily in a bad way, and but also sometimes not necessarily in a good way either. Um, but I enjoy that. The tighter narrative, yeah, I enjoy that a lot. But I also enjoy the opposite end of that, where I do enjoy like the silly goofiness of off stream games, which is why like after being in pretty much predominantly stream games for the last 5 years, it's nice to kind of be only doing like off stream stuff where I can be silly, I can be goofy. I don't have this sort of like nagging feeling in the back of my head that, oh, you're on stream, you have to, perform, you have to be on your game. It's a very like weird position to be in, I feel. But I enjoy it. I enjoy both of those. I enjoy being on stream and being in stream games, and I enjoy off stream games as well. They fulfill different needs for me, each of them. First arc of the season of Monster of the Week, my players have a few housekeeping loose ends to tie up before they are going to be thrown into a mad scramble. Next adventure, they are going to be at a carnival trying to either prevent a prophecy from being fulfilled or minimize the damage resulting from it. I love that, dude. Your game sounds like so much fun, Raffle. They should be considered distinct experiences. And I think that like that is something that I wish would be talked about more in like the actual play community. The differences between playing in like a home game and playing in a stream game, and the expectations that are put on you and set upon you while playing in a streamed game. Because I feel like sometimes people will start and they'll be like, oh, I want to stream my games and everything. And they don't understand why like their games might not be getting like might not like be getting like viewership and stuff or anything like that. And it's because they're playing in a way where they're playing as if it's a home game and not a actual production. My games have layers. I have really smart players, so I have to add a lot of detail to help them get lost in the environment and their characters. I love the amount of work that you put into it. You can tell the amount of like thought that goes into your games, Raffle. And they seem very enjoyable, and I am jealous of the players who get to play in them. But yeah, I think that like if you're like getting into playing, trying to play in streamed games, having only ever played like home games and off stream games, I think you really have to set those expectations for what a stream game is. Because they are very different experiences. And as someone who had only like I started playing in stream games, like I had never played D&D before, I'd never done TTRPGs before. I just started playing in a stream game. Going from only having played in stream games to now playing in off stream games, I didn't know what it was like. I didn't know what it was like to play in like off stream games. And if I'm honest, like playing in off stream games sometimes makes me more nervous than playing in like an actual play. Just Miri's thoughts about the whole thing. She's fine. Let us one more time. I love my special players. That's so cute, Raffle. I love that for you, Raffle. Off stream is more of a game plus improv. On stream is like a play. Not that there's not like improv and stuff when it comes to like actual plays, but if you're playing in like in like a Bleak game, like Bleak will give you like a kind of rundown of what might happen in a session so that you're a little prepared. Versus an off-stream game where you're just letting it loose, letting it fly. Even when I ran All We've Lost, I let everyone know kind of what we were going to be setting up to do each session so that everyone had an idea going in of what to expect for the game. So they weren't like blindsided. I find that I enjoy games when I have like 3 at most, both streamed and offline. I deeply enjoy Myriad's style of game, and I find that the style of games is really done well because people get kind of too into the character and don't understand that a character is not you, the person. Oh my god, that's another thing is I feel like that can be on either end too, like streamed and AP of not not taking things to heart. Especially when you're playing in a game that might be a little, you might be at odds with like your fellow cast members or your fellow players, where there is that sort of tension. You have to realize, hey, this isn't like I'm just playing a character, you're just playing a character, we're just trying to make a good story together. I think I 100% improv'd on a stream game. It helped to be inebriated. I've done that. Sometimes I'll have like a little drink for myself, you know, before a game sometimes. Not when I'm running one though. I feel like it helps to just be a little loosey-goosey because I'm a very nervous person. I feel like I'm a very shy person. If like you met me in real life, you'd be like, oh, she's a little shy because I don't like to like talk, like speak up. I don't like attention being on me, despite the streamer thing. In real life, it's a lot different. Where I'm like, oh, please don't look at me, I'll cry. So like having a little sip kind of helps a little bit to get past those nerves. Which should not be a crutch. Gotta be careful, guys. Do I like attention? Do you? Strange stuff. You ready to tell me what my personality is, please? On some evil shit as a character, my group is like, is PvP cool with you for your character? I won't be precious about it and be like, I'm on some evil shit, def kill me. Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna stand by your character choice, if you want to stand by your character choices and you're going against the group, but you want to be like, no, don't hurt me, don't kill me. I feel like you're not being fair in that situation. I feel like you need to be more realistic. You can't hide behind the DM saying no PvP unless it's like agreed upon by all parties, and then do some heinous shit to your party. Because I also consider PvP not just combat alone. You know what I mean? Like if you are doing things to if you're doing things to negatively impact other people's characters, I think that's PvP as well. To some end. They can be horrifically maimed by falling rocks. Rocks fall, everyone dies. So here I am. Standing top the bright lit city. Unless it's just for the bit. Yeah, as long as it's like one of those things where it's like it's got communication is like reigns supreme, you know, in off-stream games and on-stream games. Like you have to be willing to communicate with everyone involved and to establish like what you think are like your hard lines and everything. And that could include like, hey, I don't want you to fuck with my character. Or please fuck with my character. That would be fun. You gotta drop a grand piano on the motherfucker. Like full Looney Tunes bullshit, you know? And I'm a commit, but then I will be fine with my character getting stabbed to death in an alley behind ye old Wendy's. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad boy. I heard reign supreme and you can't convince me otherwise. I mean, both statements can be true. I haven't played many bad boys. I haven't played many bad boys, but um, when I have played them, I've been well aware of the fact that there will be consequences to my actions. I might not see them come to fruition right away, but there will be consequences at some point, and I'm okay with that. Please fuck my character. I mean, ayo. Bye, Raffle. Have fun playing video games. You did the other side to finish it out. I started this a little awkwardly by starting at the bottom, but that's fine. Playing chaotic neutral was very fun. I loved playing I love playing Dee Dee. Dee Dee is like fun because for the most part her I love this song. Her chaos doesn't really negatively impact the party. And I'm very aware of the fact that I don't want like to negatively impact the party with like Dee Dee being a little goblin and literally a little goblin and just being a menace. Most of the time, me being like a little menace with Dee Dee just includes like giving Seth a hard time. I want to play a little disgusting monster. There's an amount to take, reasons to take more. Tears in my eyes, I begged you to stay. You said, hey man, I love you, but no fucking way. This is my goat. Love Vapor, but not anymore. Jesus Christ. I think I want to, I don't know if I want to do this like an on-stream game or an off-stream game, but I want to do the Crooked Moon campaign and check out all of those like subclasses. I know I've said I don't want to play D&D 5e ever again, but I feel like it's different enough of a setting because it's like folk horror that I'm willing to deal with the D&D 5e system again. Because I love the, like the folk horror that they've set up for that world. It's so good. It's so cool. Would you consider leaving steel ball bearings for fish people to trip on so they'd be eaten first? An evil or a neutral action? Have the fish people done you harm or wronged you in some way? Or are they just smelly? She's one of the characters I got to play all the way, and I was satisfied. I'm glad. I'm really happy that I was worried when I was kind of writing Aelif's ending. And sounds like I like murdered you. Because while I wanted you guys to have like ownership over your characters and their ending, I also kind of wanted to surprise you with your endings a little bit. And I'm very satisfied with how All We've Lost ended. I will never run a campaign similar to All We've Lost ever again, but I'm happy that I did it. I'm proud that I did it. But I will never do it again. Obviously, they're smelly if they're fish people. I mean, I'm not. Maybe some people like the fish smell. Wronged, no, but they haven't right. They have a chance to do so by being fodder. Neutral. Neutral. What's up, Phoenix? And my nightmares will have nightmares, oh, every night, every night. Positively loving your makeup. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry you have a headache, though. Drink some water. Me, whenever someone has a headache. Have you drank water today? I did. I don't know if anyone's noticed because I've only been in my gameplay cam. I do have little rhinestones on. My paid actors are back. I couldn't find any glue, so they are holding on just by sheer belief in them alone. But they're there. They're there. Yeah, I'd say neutral. Like, you know, they have the opportunity. They'll have the opportunity to not die, but they are fish people, so. I was so close to deciding to just go with death. My plan for Aleph was never for her to die. Like, at no point was I thinking Aleph is going to die in this campaign. Aleph was always going to be final girl. Fury! Aw, thank you for the raid, Fury. How is Disney Dreamlight Valley? How's that? How are you, Sugar Papa? I need to gift Myriad Bot a sub. Hold on, everyone. Myriad Bot, you stupid bitch. Myriad Bot. Myriad Bot. Take my money, you stupid bitch. Me to my bot, be like, I was hanging out. They added
Enjoy your gift.
They added Wonderland. Oh my god, I might have to start playing again. I love Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is like my favorite movie. Oh my god, that actually really that makes me want to play it more. That makes me want to play it. I might start playing it again. Worst case, there'll be a 2-for-1 on tuna sandwiches. Someone opened one of those glitter bombs near your cryopod, and this time I liked it. It was on purpose. You gotta sacrifice a few fish people for the greater good. It'd be like that. There's a Cheshire Cat event that's going on for 3 more days. Oh, I might play some of that tomorrow, maybe. Alice in Wonderland got me into ass. Oh, Jay. Introduced it to my stove. She my trap queen, let her hit the bed. You're so real for that, though, Jay. You're so real for that. You can have a little bit of acid as a treat. Okay, Glory. Glory and Sin doing drugs together. My buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. It's where we tussle through the night. Then I wouldn't have came stoned. Too fucked up to get back home. Why am I being yelled at? I become the bad guy when you started doing acid, apparently. Welcome back, Cynthia. Do you like her? Do you like her? I think she's cool. I want to have her have like a little brand on her forehead that's a sun. It's a secret platonic love language. It is. Who knew when we started the Dead Walk This Bridge that Sin and Glory would be the bestest of bros? Not me. I could not have expected this outcome. Your love runs true. I can always count on you. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. I absolutely never guessed. I thought they would tolerate each other at best. And here we are. I thought that Sin would tolerate maybe one of you. Sin's got like a little soft spot. It's mostly for Hank. But it extends to everyone sometimes. What? Are we talking about VTM? This is the character that I play, who is like a pop star turned vampire, and she's a massive bitch. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. Toreador, you know it. Obviously. Hank annoys Glory more than anyone else, but will let anyone else outside of the coterie be mean to him? Absolutely fucking not. But that's how Sin feels. Sin's like, no, we're allowed to bully Hank. If you bully Hank, I'm going to eat your throat. I feel like Haley Kiyoko deserves to be on Sin's playlist. Yeah, Sin is a Toreador. I've actually played 2 Toreadors. All right, everyone take the VTM BuzzFeed quiz. Bye. On. Literally chew their throat flesh. Like gum. Yeah, like gum. Nom, 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 nom. On. Bye. On. Despite the fact I have played 2 Toreadors, Floor and Sin, I think playing Cassie was probably the funnest for me. My Malkavian. I liked playing a Malk. I both love and hate everything about that statement. Gotta keep you on your toes. My own. I have a soft spot in my heart. I loved playing my Malkavian. She was such like a little sad baby. How would you describe me? Okay, give me options. Do we have options? Is this a multiple choice test? Show us how delightfully broken the universe is, you beautiful mad bastards. Yeah, I love playing my Malk. I played a Setite, a Noth. I only played her for one session though, but she was really fun. I'd love to play her again. She was also a bitch. But like a conniving one. That's correct, Jay. That one is correct. Always Tremere here. I've not played a Tremere yet. Tremere seemed fun though. I've played Toreador. I played a Caitiff many moons ago. That was the one that I played a Caitiff in the first VTM game Jay and I ever played in. I played Malkavian, a Setite. I think that's it. Yeah. You see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. How you doing, Mima? I'm in shambles. I keep on wanting more. How long it takes to put that pants on? Broke a fingernail and then some. So the beat don't wanna cellulite. I don't buy it with a cellulite. You did. I think you played a Tremere. He was a freaky little man. He was a little guy. I was so scared of him. Big fan of Hecata, Giovanni, and La Sombra too. I have an idea for a Hecata Giovanni character that I would like to play at some point. I also have a Tsimichi that is locked and fucking loaded for when Aaron starts back up Philly by night. I've been and stuff. She Cupid juicy just for puppy. Got me puppy with the body. I just slipped into my savage and came over like a walkie. My fish like takamaki, like a side of me with sake. So I put it in my mouth and suck it out. Hourglass, cup bottle, buddy. I got that. Soul's long lost cousin. Maybe. So hold on. I don't know if I have. I think I have a sketch of her. Oh yeah, this one. It's not very good, but this is my Tsimichi that I want to play. My idea is that her this is my Tsimichi that I want to play. My idea is that her mouth would open wide, like kind of like a la the Demigorgon in Stranger Things. I don't think I have one for my Giovanni. I don't think I have a sketch for my Giovanni though. But my idea for her is dark hair, messy, very pale. You could see like the veins in her eyes, and her eyes are like sclera black. Like Predator, yeah. That's a cool idea. Thanks. The Tsimichi, she is going to be I wonder if I have her backstory. I don't know if you guys care about her backstory. That's the one that I had sent in the Discord, Rain, I'm pretty sure. The whole idea was that she was born, I think, in like the 18th century Russia. And her father was a butcher, and she was like enamored with, as a child, she was like enamored with how he would take apart and butcher the animals. Um, and then she used to start doing all of that for him. She started to do the butchering for him for his butcher shop. And then it got to the point where she was no longer satisfied with doing it to animals, and she wanted to know what the inside of a human looked like. So then she killed her father, as one does, thinking that that would kind of cure her curiosity, and it didn't. So she began to kind of go on like basically a serial killing spree of killing people and looking at their insides. And eventually someone caught on to it. And in history, it's the Blood Countess. I forgot her name, Elizabeth Bathory. She was like known for like killing her servants and bathing in their blood. So in my headcanon for her, she was a Tsimichi. And she took on my character Katya and turned her, embraced her. And then that's how my character would become a Elizabeth Bathory, my beloved. What's up, Alec? And that's how my character would come to be. And she would be former Sabbat, so she's got like she's got people hunting her, but she's taken refuge in Philly due to Chris's character Artem, who they had met when Artem was younger. And present day, she would be a tattoo artist. Still trying to, her whole thing is that she's basically like searching for like, kind of like the Philosopher's Stone type thing. Like she's searching for that spark of life where she thinks that as a kindred, she is a god walking amongst mortals, and mortals are simply an empty canvas for her to like paint on and to do what she wants with. So she's not a good person by any stretch, but she is a very interesting character in my mind. Doing well, just got back from the dog park and vibing until my Pathfinder game tonight. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. We're just drawing a little a Knight. Just having a little, we're talking about some VTM. You could call it serial killing, or you could call it taxonomy. It's really a matter of perspective. I know, I love a good Knight too. Until I'm drawing the Knight, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is so much armor. Jesus Christ. You ever be drawing and you're like, why the fuck is my hand not doing what I want it to do? Work, you stupid bitch. We do have to end here in a little bit because we have my VTM is starting in like a half an hour. Oh my god. The sun never let you go. You go down just like that, Mariana. Not just another Mary. I'm pretty into the armor. Bye, Jay. Love you. Have fun. Eat something delicious. Actually, I want to extend this part. I love some good armor, dude. You go down just like Holy Mary. Also, I'm kind of excited. What's up, Chunky? I'm kind of excited because our VTM group decided that we're gonna do like a little book club, like very casual book club. So I think I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble tomorrow and buy some books. There's a couple that I'm really excited to buy. Internally. Mariana Cross. Oh. What genre is your fave? Oh my god, that's kind of hard. I love a good romance novel. I love the yearning. But I do love like thrillers and mystery. And I also like nonfiction. I've been reading this book called, I've actually been rereading it. I read it probably like 2 years ago now, called Sapiens. It's like the history of humankind. And I think that it's very interesting to read. I feel like I've learned a lot from it. But I recommend it if you're into like history and anthropology. It's a good look into sort of how and why humans developed into what we have in terms of like our society as well. Books, one of the greatest inventions of man. Yeah, there's a couple of other. So my friend Rosie got a couple of books yesterday that I was like looking at because she did like a little haul in the Discord. So I was like, ooh, I think I might pick those up because those look really cool too. The Agave Motel is one of them. And then I think it's called The Historian is another. But yeah, I'm into romance. I like a little fairy smut too. I will never say no to some like ACOTAR. I'm not reading ACOTAR because it's literary genius. I'm reading it because I want to read fairy smut. Yeah, I like a lot of things. I like a lot of different genres. I love sci-fi too. I'm off work and now free to be a gremlin since I got my external disk drive to work with my old. Nice. It's kind of annoying that computers don't come with disk drives anymore. Kind of stupid, actually. I have so many like old Sims games, like all of my old like Sims 1 and 2 games, and my Sims 3 games for that matter. Back in my day, the disk drives were floppy. Yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay extra for something that used to just come with the computer, you know? Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if my laptop has a disk drive. Maybe it does. I should look and try and remember. I don't know where I put my laptop though. Say love you. Yeah, they're super non-expensive too. Okay, guys. Don't even need an external drive. Just download. Yeah, that's true. You just emulate games. Neither of mine do. I feel like I got my laptop in like 2017, 2018. So I think it might. Maybe. I don't know. But this is all we're going to do today, guys, because I have VTM in half an hour and I want to go probably dissociate on the couch for 15 minutes before I am in a game for a while. Let's see. We are going to go, we're going to raid over into Wanderer's Haven because they are doing a nice little fundraiser for Mental Health Month awareness. And that's very important. We want to go show some support to the homies. They are good friends of ours. Jeremy's a good person, good dude. So we want to show some love. I think tomorrow we'll be playing probably some more Split Fiction with Joel. So that's our marriage counseling stream. Not sure what we got going on the rest of the month, rest of the week, next week, but make sure to join the Discord. That's where I post the schedule every week. And then we got some other stuff coming up. We got a Mothership one shot that I think we are running out of spots for. So if you want to play some Mothership, make sure to go join the Discord. That's our off-stream community TTRPG game night. And then we've got another movie night coming up this month. We're going to be watching Alien 3. We just watched Aliens last night. That was a whole lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Wanderer's Haven. I did it. So smart. I'm so smart and capable of doing my own raid. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you all later. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Do as I say, not as I do. Dad loves you even when he's not here, which is most of the time. Goodbye.